Everybody, so another morning. I had some ideas last night that I wanted to kind of pursue posting more content and trying to get it monetized and all that. And well, my body and my brain has different thoughts. So I will talk about why I advocate so hard for mental health. It is the one thing that keeps me from being me. It's the one thing that gets in the way of everything. It's why I have brain fog right now. It's why I have social anxiety. It's why I, get depressed during moments where I shouldn't be. Why I doubt myself so much. It's why every day I have to climb out of, I already automatically start, I wake up in a ditch and I gotta climb out every day. It is really the thing that debilitates me the most. And as a person with a visual impairment and has had a lot of other health issues, I don't really think any of them compare. If I had the choice to getting my vision back or being at peace, I would take being at peace every time. I've dealt with this as long as I can remember. 36 years old. I had anxiety, at least I could definitely remember, since high school. I relatively remember, I was a pretty happy kid even when I was sick. And I had, when I came down with Stevens-Johnson syndrome. But I also didn't know what was coming. I had, very little information on life. And then the abuse from life happened, from individuals and just in life in general. And then it kind of just took everything out of me. All the joy, all the believing in people are good took so much from me. But on the flip side of all that, I am a much happier person. It may not seem it right now in this video. I have climbed many mountains, man. I've gotten so far. I genuinely love life a lot more. I genuinely love being alive. And there was a period where that was not the case. I promise you that. I was just alive for others. When I mean others, my mother and my grandmother. That's the only real reason I stayed alive. Because I didn't believe in anything. I didn't believe existing even mattered. What's the point? And that's far from that now. Now it's just my brain is playing tricks on me, telling me, don't try these things. And maybe it's just a sign to say that this thing that it's really trying to prevent me from pursuing, maybe that's the thing I really need to be doing. And I'm gonna try. There's parts of my brain that says, don't even do this video. Don't do what you need to do today. You can do the basics, but don't go above and beyond. You're just gonna be disappointed and so on and so on. But you know what? We are going to. I'm gonna push right through it, man. I have to. And so I advocate because it's real. I think if there's one thing that I really appreciate by doing these videos is that I still live it. This isn't a past experience. I have good days, I have bad days. And then I have the in-between days that are, there's a little bit of sadness, a little bit of darkness to it, but for the most part, it's all right. It's just another day, but it was a day worth living. And the real reason why I advocate, because I know I'm not alone, and I know there's so many that struggle with this. I know that for sure. I've met so many. And I know people that are in wheelchairs, people that have, they've been amputated on their legs. And they'll tell you the most crippling thing about them is their mental health. And that says a lot. And for me, it motivates me to just go harder, because I know that there are so many that just need a hug right now. Maybe I can't give them a physical hug, but I can talk to you and let you know that it's going to be okay, without just saying the typical, hey, it's going to be okay. Because if I played this life out in many different ways, this is the best scenario. And I'm not saying that to be negative. I know where I could have been and where I'm at right now. And I was a lost child. I was a lost person that had, sorry, I keep drooling. I had no ambition, no goals that were realistic. If anything, I just wanted to die. If anything, I just wanted to hope that I didn't wake up the next day, or that I would have the courage to step off a curb into a moving vehicle. Obviously I didn't, which is great. I toyed with the idea of ending it. So there was a build-up one day where I played with a gun, but it had a lock on it, and I couldn't get it off. But it was that I came to terms with, this is me, I'm done. And then when it didn't work, there was some sort of calmness. Like, there was a disappointment too, but it was, oh, okay, well, I don't know any of the resources on how to do it, right? But then there was another breaking point where, I'll never forget this. I was in Home Depot, their competitor, Home Depot in Philadelphia. My mom was buying like seeds for, planting something. I don't know what she was planting, to be honest. But, and I was in battle mode. In my head, I was fighting all these wars. And I eventually got in the middle and just said, wait. What do you want, TJ? Do you want to live or do you want to die? Because if you really, really want to die, let's go home and figure out how we do this. No more. No more faking out like we're going to do it. No more talking about it. We're just going to do it. And this is it. We're done. But if you genuinely want to live, we're going to do that. We're going to double down on that. And that's what I did. I chose life. Because I also made a promise to my best friend who died that I would try to live for the best, for the both of us. And I'm happy I made that choice. And when you're looking through your life through a negative lens, nothing seems worth anything. And I don't know what it is that's going to balance you out. I'm not going to promote anything. I'm not going to tell you to take medication. If it works for you, take medication. Whatever it is that makes you happy, lean more into that. Because that is your safety blanket. That is the thing that's going to comfort you. And, sorry, my cat's using a scratch post. And that's his fountain if you hear it in the background. But I wanted to do this video because I don't know who's going to see it, who's not going to see it. But I love all of you who just struggle and keep it moving. It's all a basic instinct. You just keep fighting even when you don't feel like you have anything left. Your backup generators kick in and you just keep it going. You're strong and you're powerful, man. You really are. Don't ever downplay that. I'm trying to be my best self, and I always come up short. But I'm going to try again. Today's a new day. I don't know what today's going to bring. Could be greatness. Could be more misery. I don't know. But we're gonna take it head on either way. We're going to live right through it. We're going to, if we get knocked down, we're just going to pull ourselves right back up. It's what we do. What we do best. And we're going to keep getting stronger. And I look at it like, remember when you were at the bottom? And you look it up and there's just like eons of steps. You can't see the top. There's no way, right? You're like, well, I don't want to climb all those steps because it'll take me forever to get to the top. But it's better than just laying here on the floor looking up at it. So I'll start walking. And in the beginning, you're constantly looking back like, oh man, I feel like I've climbed thousands of steps, hundreds of steps, and I don't see any end in sight, but whatever. You just do it on basic instinct. Keep moving, right? Then maybe like a year, you check back and you go, oh my God, I still see no end in sight to the top of these steps, right? But then you look back and you can kind of see where you once were. You go, damn, that's where I was? Well, shit, I don't want to go back to that. All right, I'll keep climbing. Keep climbing. That's like 5 years goes by. You look back and you're just tired. You're frustrated because you're like, my God, I've been doing this for how long now? And then you look back again and you go, and you can like see where you were and who you were at that point in time. It's like a bookmark, like it's just saved there. Like it's just a version of yourself that's just sitting there frozen. And you see it and you go, man, God, I don't like that version of myself. This is a much more improved version of myself. So I'm going to keep going. And every so often you're going to get derailed. You're going to see signs to go left or go to right. Turn back around. Let yourself fall backwards and just go back to the bottom. You're going to constantly get these little signs that try to derail you. But you just keep going forward. You keep going. To where eventually, like, it's just routine. It's just what you do. You just keep going. And even when life slows down a little bit, let's say you're going through some health issues, or you're kind of going back to old behavior. It doesn't mean that your life is slow or that your life is going backwards. It just means it's slowed down. You're not moving as fast as you like, but you're still moving, right? It's like the quicksand theory. I know, but it's like if you're constantly pulling yourself out, you're grabbing that stick, you're grabbing someone's hand, and you're pulling yourself out. You're gonna sink a little bit, but if you keep going forward, eventually you're gonna pull yourself out of it. And if it's something you want to live, you want, the best for you and whoever's in your situation, then go for it. Is it going to be easy? Absolutely not. Nothing ever is for people like us. We just gotta. And that's what we'll do. That's what we'll continue to do. I didn't know what I was going to talk about or where I was going to go into this video, like what I was going to really divulge. I was just going to just talk. And this is what it came out to be. And I'm happy it did. Because I just want to help, man. I just want people out there who struggle with mental health, who struggle in any form in life. I just want you to know that you're not alone. And we're here with you. I'm here with you. We may not know each other. We may never cross paths. But we are here. And I am here. And thank you for watching the video. If you watched it all the way through. I know I talk a lot, but when you have passion about something, you tend to do so. So, thank you guys. And stay strong, okay? See you guys.